Hey, what's up grinders? I'm Zord and this is Gems of War. So it's an off week from campaigns and we have a Darkstone week. The weekly event is a Darkstone raid boss and we're going to go and check that out. The event captain, a knighted champion, has the usual double magic and earns a double score in this event. About the reward stages and how to unlock all those. In a full guild, the average score per member is 506,667 points per player. This is around 77 battles per user and just about over tier 2. Some tier 3 purchases will be needed. So if you have somebody in your guild that goes deep, then maybe just 2 tiers is going to be enough. However, there is pretty good weapon here in the tier 3. A new exploder for Darkstone Champion's Cleaver that explodes massive +1 purple gems, then grants a random status effect to all Darkstone allies, and then summon a Darkstone troops. Pretty good weapon, and we're going to use this here in the raid boss and also in the Underspire. But the teams, for a new player, I built this kind of team setup. We're using Ocular and Leech up top, all-seeing eye faction troop. Explodes 4 gems and then steals magic +1 attack from the first enemy. Also starts with 50% mana, so with the starting explosion and enchant, this troop is pretty much ready to go before you do any actions. In the second position we're using Umbraxis, an old god slayer from Darkstone and the Shadow Realm. Spell deals magic +4 damage to an enemy, and if they are a boss, the damage will be times 3, times 4 or times 5 based on the ascension of the troop. Also, this troop silences the adjacent enemies. So when you cast this Umbraxis here in the Jaraski, this desert mantis will be silenced. In the third position we're using this new God Slayer, a knighted champion. This deals magic +4 damage to an enemy if their boss deals times 3, times 4, times 5 damage based on the ascension. Then he gains 6 attack and life. Traits: reduce damage from skulls by 25%, has the undying trait, and the usual God Slayer trait that deals times 3, times 4 or times 5 skull damage versus bosses based on the ascension of the troop. I have this mythic, so my skull pose will be times 5, as well as this Umbraxis over here. But as we aren't using them up top, we are just concentrating on the spell damage. And in the last position we are using this new Champion's Cleaver weapon that explodes those purple gems, and we're using Elementalist class for that protection. Stun, freeze, burn and entangle on extra turns is very great. Snap, freeze, storm aura, rock solid, lightning strike, fortitude, always welcome talents. Let's try this beginner team here. So we are fighting level 80 battle right now. Check for the exit turns after the explosion. I think there's none. Maybe we let the enemy skull poke us, as we can do that. Now we could take that. Then we could take that. Inflict the entangle. And well, we can't steal the attack anymore because the enemy is entangled, but that's fine. That suits us pretty well. Let's do damage over there. Then we generate mana, either with the weapon or this leech. We could do that. I think we're going to get rid of you, and then rid of you. Oh! It seems we aren't. Well, the explosion did the trick. But anyway, there is some protection and attack stealing going on. And as you are concentrating dealing that God Slayer damage here in the Jarly, then hopefully you manage to use this team successfully. Right, so about a little bit different teams for those who possess the higher global stats. Of course, we're using Troll over here. Very nice troop, destroys magic +4 gems, and if there are 30 or more red gems, gains an extra turn. Magic link always helps. Let's see, what was the build? Maybe I have it over here. Yes. Okay. So we're using Thrall and the new Ghost Layer, and here we are using Nebulandryx, very easy to spell. Uh, one of these better dragons from Darkstone, and Cosmic Dragon. If you don't have this, your other options are, for example, Magnus. I actually used Magnus to climb these stages like this. Very speedy, you spam Troll and deal AoE damage with Magnus. And if you or if the Magnus costs are not going to be enough, for example here in the level 80 I have to cast Magnus couple times, then I think we could try Mother of Darkness. She has pretty nice synergy with the other troops over here. A Mother of Darkness deals magic plus 4 true damage to an enemy and the enemy below them, boosted by purple gems on the board. And if the enemy dies, she will create 12 purple gems. That goes to Troll and your Knighted Champion. And if the enemy doesn't die, she will summon 2 Sister of Shadows. Stealthy and Darkstorm when an enemy dies. Of course, those are going to be pretty awesome. And we're using Orb Weaver class. It's pretty great to have that Darkstorm right off the bat, and the Root Trap, the Entangle, will help at the start of the fight as well. Right, let's go and try this team quickly. Hopefully we get our Troll going with the starting explosion. And if we don't, then we just match some gems. Pretty simple like that. There. Alright, our Ghost Layer is going. We kill the Charlie over there, then we spam, then we deal damage with Mother of Darkness there, and the purple gems go to Ghost Layer and we can get rid of the last remaining enemy there. I suppose we could try that Nebulandryx over there too. It doesn't loop as well as Mother of Darkness, but the AoE damage is massive. Let's try this. So I'm thinking the Orb Weaver will be enough whole week. Maybe if you have problems with surviving, then switching to Elemental is of course good idea. We get our Troll going. Actually we could kill the boss over there, then we spam and deal that heavy AoE damage with our dragon. Easy peasy. Okay, that's about the raid boss teams, and then we go check the Underspire. For the Underspire, I'm pretty much using the same team. However, as we don't have a starting explosion or the enchant, we're using Yarrow to speed up the process. This troop converts all yellow gems to purple and then creates 2 more purple gems for each enemy with status effect. And as we are using Orb Weaver, we are matching those purple gems and hopefully poison enemies while we are matching those purple gems. Right. Alright, pretty simple stuff. Again, if you don't have this troop, you could slap a Magnus over here or a Mother of Darkness. They are going to do just fine. At least in this earlier race. If we have purples, we match those. And get our dragon going and deal that AoE damage. There. I think we are going to see a battle where there aren't purple gems, so I can show how this Yarrow troop works. Let's see, I think we don't have purples except we do, so we do that. Let's spam the board. And the skull pokes are going to be enough. Well, anyway, there is a granted alignment, but if we didn't have this, then 2 of the enemies are poisoned, so we would create 4 more purple gems. And if we do this, we get some extra chance like that. And we can go back to spamming Troll and do that damage with our damage dealer. There's the boss, so we go and fight against Gonatelling. No purples, so this is where we try to get our Yarrow going. Yellows or browns. Okay, there was the Darkstorm that helps, so now we just spam Troll and get rid of the enemies with our dragon. Right. Those are my teams for the raid boss and Underspire. And the usual stuff, hey, comment, like, subscribe, has us off, peace out.